For the last 2 years, I've dedicated my life to becoming a Fortnite pro. Every single day, every single night, it's been my only goal. But no matter how hard I chased that dream, there was one person who never really believed in it, and that's my dad. You see, ever since I started trying to go pro, he's always questioned whether I'm spending my time wisely, with him even telling me I should get a job, pick up a sport, or do something more productive. And usually, I just ignore it and keep playing. But about a week ago, my dad sat me down for a conversation I wasn't ready for.
Like, I get it. I'm not saying you have to quit, but if you want my support, you just gotta show me it's more than just playing a game for fun. Show me something like you actually have the potential to make a career or something.
Okay, I'll try. I will.
I hope you do, because I just want to believe in you, but you have to understand, I don't know enough about this Fortnite stuff to see what you see.
Now yes, that conversation wasn't great, but honestly, my dad's message was clear. I need to show him I actually have what it takes to be a pro player. And what better way to do that than for him to watch me play the solo cash cup? Because if I can do good and make earnings in this tournament, I might finally be able to prove to my dad that I actually have what it takes to go pro.
Let's go!
Let's go, man. Alright, Pops, we got solo cash cup. You gotta learn how to coach me. You ready to coach me?
Yep.
Now, I know what you're thinking. How is my 42-year-old dad going to coach me to earnings in one of Fortnite's biggest tournaments? Well, the plan is simple. You see, before the tournament even starts, I'm going to teach my dad everything he needs to know in order to coach me properly. You understand what shockwaves are?
I guess. We didn't have all of this on Nintendo.
Come on, man. Yeah, let's just say teaching my dad the basics was a lot harder than I thought. But after an hour of him learning how to coach me, it was finally time for the solo cash cup, to where in finals everyone equals $100 and a chance for my dream of proving myself to my dad come true. But in order for this to happen, we needed to qualify through opens first.
All right, get her in the cup. Don't sell while I'm watching.
No way. Dad, run it back, run it back, run it back. Yeah, things were not going to plan. And the worst part was, the whole reason I had my dad coach me was to prove that I had what it takes to be a pro player. So if I still wanted him to believe in me, I had to turn this around fast. And in the very next game, I did exactly that.
Throw your loot up, grab a shotgun, and go get some kills. We gotta make up for those first 2 games.
All right, bro. This playing so scared.
Dead.
The kid right here. 40.
Oh, almost. Let's heal up and get back on his wall. Now, let's get it.
Box. 140. Oh my god. Saw that, Pops?
Sure. Alright, we got still a lot to make up. We only got 5 kills.
Yeah. At this point in the game, my dad's coaching was going way better than I expected. And with endgame coming up, there was only one thing left to do. And that was to win.
You need to get high ground now. You need to get high ground.
Alright, bro.
8 left in the lobby.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's on HP. Good kill. Good job.
Yeah. It's a 1v1.
Let's get it.
Full box. 100. 20 what? Literally a bullet.
Give up now. We're too close. Let's go!
Let's go, man. That was a great game, too. Let's get it. That was a great game. From my dad coaching me perfectly, all the way to me dropping over 13 kills and getting the win, I felt on top of the world. And although that feeling was great, I still needed to focus on my main reason of playing this tournament, which was to prove to my dad that I have what it takes to be a pro player. And since we accomplished that by winning a game in finals, I needed to make sure I didn't sell my qualification through opens. But with qualifying for finals being only around 180 points, I was already halfway there. So not selling the rest of opens shouldn't be too hard. 67 what? Da.
Easy kill.
The kid in front of me, I'm about to lurk on this guy.
He's lunching right out in the open.
Sniping.
I don't got no sniper.
That's why she's not coaching.
Oh, it's powered. I know this guy. He's good. I'ma just camp. This isn't my body, Dad. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't set yourself up for failure.
Now look, I don't know about you, but I do not want to get crapped on by a pro while my dad is watching. And because I already had around 100 points, going into this game, I was in around 30th place, which means I had a great chance of running into a pro player. So to make sure I qualified and didn't die embarrassingly while my dad watched, I decided to camp all the way until endgame. And it worked. With max loot and no excuses, I knew I needed to lock in.
I blame the mouse.
I mean, this is actually not real life.
Need a kill to get some mats. 4-2-1.
You know what? Da-da-da. I got a hit.
5-0-3.
Yep. Got the death shot right here. Oh no, this guy's griefing me though. I'm gonna go for high ground now. 30? No!
Place you in.
20 second, not bad. Now, although I was acting nonchalant, deep inside, I was ecstatic. I felt like I was already proving to my dad that I have what it takes to be a pro player. And even though I felt that way, this wasn't about me. You see, if you remember earlier, my dad said this.
Show me something like you actually have the potential to make a career or something.
And to him, if you're not making money, there's no career, which meant doing good in opens didn't really matter. But what does matter is making it to the finals and earning, and that goal was about to be completed. Alright, Dad, I just need top 10 and I qual.
Hit it.
No! I'm already quad.
Alright, let's see what place you're in.
Okay, 13th. I am now officially qualified, which means I'm one step closer to proving to my dad that I can go pro. And with the time counting down until finals, I had just enough time to play 2 final matches. And since I'm in 13th place, if I do good in my last 2 games, I might even be able to win the whole tournament. Sure, this guy's gonna come up, lurk him, scare him. Let me hit a little emote on him. He's mad.
Caught slipping.
Now, since I was already qualified, as you can see, I was enjoying myself. And since I was only playing to secure a good placement, I decided to stay still and camp until late game, which gave me and my dad plenty of time to have random conversations. Yeah, that caffeine that I drink.
Yeah, it's caffeine. Like Sprite and root beer are like ones that don't have caffeine.
Yeah, let's just say we were a little bored. But on the bright side, after camping the whole game, I went into endgame with max loot, which led me to get a 7th place. No, I couldn't get out! And although it wasn't the best game, after I was 5th place on the leaderboard. 5th place? I would be in 1st if I won that game. Now, going into my last game, I had 240 points, and 1st place was only at 273, which means if I win this last game, I will win the whole tournament. And to be honest, with my dad watching, I felt the pressure. The thought of my dad seeing me win this tournament was something I would remember forever. And if I can win opens and get earnings and finals later, there is no way my dad would not believe in me.
5 seconds to zone. Focus on that.
Alright, I'm gonna go early then. Yep. Good call, Pops. No, 1 HP.
You got 2 shockwaves left.
That's
You got 500 mats.
no way. No, I I just should have shot him, man. 7th again, bro. 286. I just sold. Let's see what place I got. 4th place, Pops? Okay. Now, although I didn't win the tournament, I still finished in 4th place. And for my dad's first time ever coaching and all the pressure I felt, I'd still say this was a huge success. But speaking of pressure, it's finally time for finals. All of Opens leads to this moment. From my dad learning Fortnite, to him wanting nothing more than the best for his son, or to me trying to prove I have what it takes to go pro, it all comes down to this. This is the moment that I could turn my dreams into a reality. Now, just to make sure you understand finals, let me explain the format. I only get 3 games, and if I win any one of them, I make $100. But more importantly, this would help me prove to my dad that I actually have what it takes to go pro. But with only 3 chances, I couldn't afford to play recklessly. I needed a game plan, and mine was pretty simple. Avoid every fight possible, and camp until the endgame. And yeah, it wasn't the most exciting strategy, but with $100 and my entire dream on the line, I wasn't gonna take any chances. So loading into the first game, I made sure to stick to the plan. No! I just trolled. Why is he fighting me, bro? It's just Noxy, man. Dude, what the f? Bro! Like, what is happening, bro? Someone yeah, the plan didn't work. And just like that, my first 2 games were over. And although I still had 1 game left, I was devastated. It felt like everything I worked for was slipping away. My dad had spent hours learning Fortnite just to coach me, and I wanted nothing more than to prove to him that I could actually make this my career. And instead, it felt like I was letting both of us down.
Shit.
Let me actually chill, bro.
Alright, 5-2-177. That's gonna make it to the end.
One more kill and I'll have enough to win. Hello? Hello? I just lagged out. You're lying. Are you freaking serious? I lagged out of my last game, which meant I didn't make earnings. And just like that, this was all for nothing. The hours I spent teaching my dad Fortnite, me getting 5th place in Opens, to all the funny moments we had, all of it just to fail. This was my one chance to prove to my dad that I could actually go pro, but maybe I'm just not meant for Fortnite.